Hi, I'm John Hallis from Dauntless Endeavors. Here to show you my favorite hack for my Kubota MX5800. I love it for a handhold for getting on and getting off the tractor, and also for giving myself a flat surface to rest my fuel cans on when I fuel this tractor up. It's only 3 years old. The first couple times I used this tractor, almost immediately I started seeing little scratches in the paint job here from what I'd have to set the can on top of here and in order to fuel. And I thought, what's this thing going to look like after using it for 10 years? And trying to hold a can out at arm's length and wait for that to fuel up, it just took forever, and it was really, really hard on my back. So I came up with this idea here. I'm not one to ever burn a bridge if I can avoid it, and so I thought about how can I make a bracket on here without permanently altering the framework of the loader frame or the tractor itself. And so here's what I came up with. I'm going to disassemble it in a little bit, and I will also provide a bill of materials in case you choose to make one for yourself. But essentially, I've got a 1 1/4 inch diameter hardwood dowel rod here that I bought at Farmer's Fleet, and then this is 1/4 inch flat steel, and a couple of 1/4 inch rounds. There is a stainless steel, I don't remember what's, 8mm bolt that goes through here on hold the loader arm pin into the loader frame, and I just removed that and replaced it with a longer bolt. So if I should ever need to replace this or restore it back to a completely original condition, all I have to do is disassemble this, take these 2 bolts out, put the originals in, and I'm back in with no permanent alterations. So each side of this bracket only consists of 3 pieces, a round to fit over this boss welded to the side of the loader frame. You can see that I left little ears on either side. That fits in where they didn't weld on this bushing onto the frame. And I did that just to give myself a little bit more metal around the holes for the bolts. And so this is an 8mm. Pulled the original screws out. This slides right on here, like so, and then I replaced it with another 8mm by a 3 1/4 inch bolt right there on the top part. And so what I did when I was assembling this was I used the really big C-clamps, kind of hold these on both sides, get my rod in here, and get everything leveled at the height that I wanted it. Then I tacked these and welded them up off the tractor. On my 1 1/4 inch dowel rod, I decided to, since it's going in both of these here nearly 2 inches, I felt that there's such a small amount of play on here that once this is fully assembled, I'm just holding the dowel into the 2 brackets with 1 bolt on this side. And the reason I did that is I thought I'm mounting and dismounting on this side. I didn't want like a screw snag in my gloves or something like that every time I tried to get on the tractor. So and it's worked just fine. I've used it for a couple of years this way. I love it. If I had any problems, I felt that this was too wiggly and that my rod might pull off this end, I could certainly drill a hole and screw the dowel into both brackets. But I really don't think it's necessary. You can tell the wood's swelled up a little bit because when I first drilled it out, that screw just slid right through there without any problems. I'll just crank it in here. All right, we'll put a nut on that. I'm just using nylock nuts on all my hardware here. There we go. This thing, has maybe a 1/4 inch of play, and I feel that I've got, I think, 2 inches of engagement of the dowel rod in both ends here. I've never felt the least bit concerned that there's going to be so much play that might come out of this end here. This is an 1 1/4 inch hardwood dowel, not just pine. I love the wood. I originally started with a metal bar, And you know, it was, even with gloves on, it was so cold to grab that I didn't like that. And the wood is really an upgrade in my opinion. The only thing that I'm considering as an upgrade to what I have right now is I'm thinking about making another dowel rod where it comes out to about this much farther out. And I have a little space right here below the bar above my loader joystick, which I think would be a great spot to put like a small day pack or satchel of some kind, where I could put spare gloves or spare hat or a puffy jacket or something like that if I'm outside, you know, out in the woods all day working on cutting wood or something. So that's kind of all there is. It's a simple upgrade, but I use it every time I get on and get off the tractor. I love it. If I had to bought this tractor again, I'd put one on the first week I had it. It's just a great feature. Hopefully you guys get some ideas from it, and maybe you can upgrade your tractors as well. Thanks again, and have a great day.